Good morning. Sleepy. Need coffee. Hi. This is the Composite. I am the host, Deanne Battle, and this is season 3, episode 4, and that is a snout. Hi, Zena. Good morning. So as I mentioned, no caffeine yet. So still working that part out. Split schedule and daylight savings. It's like, what is going on here in terms of sleep? But I wanted to come live and say hello. Some things that I've been thinking about this week, but one which I did not have on my bingo card, which isn't a huge surprise because that keeps happening apparently. But so yes, a while ago I was talking about Beyonce and the album of the year, Grammy, and some people had particular feelings about that, and so I was chatting, and the Act Two of the Renaissance, because it's a 3 album rollout, I believe. Act Two is the country inspired album, and so people had been saying that, so it wasn't a huge surprise. But I guess the problem now is that she was on a horse and she was wearing red, white, and blue, and then she had an American flag, and so even people that I feel like that I like and that usually have a reasonable commentary were just like, what were they saying? Oh, that the American flag is a symbol of violence. That Beyonce, is embracing imperialism and stuff like that, and it's just so. But here's the thing, like, as a Black American person, what flag are you supposed to use? I mean, that's the flag we have. Why would we cede the meaning and interpretation to negativity if we can reclaim it and repurpose it, or have it mean something different? It's really weird. And this is only something that I've noticed, I would say, in the last 5 years, which seems like a while, but for me, being an adult for that long and not knowing this particular thing, it's been a little shocking. It's been informative. So Black American people are basically the only people that are encouraged to not embrace their culture and nationality, right? Because when we don't embrace our flag, our music genres, our history, our culture, other groups come in and scoop it up. And so, I just find that interesting. It's like, okay, so it's offensive that she has an American flag because an American flag is a negative thing. And it's just like, okay, so no one else's history has anything negative associated with it at all. But we're supposed to be the stateless people, right? Or the people without a culture to hearken back to, and that's not accurate. We do. I think the issue is, in moments like this, when we do try to assert our slice of the American dream, our slice of American culture, which we've rightly earned. When we try to assert access to that, it's disavowed, and that's what it feels like here. Because I don't really see a good reason for her not to use the American flag. I mean, again, what flag is she supposed to use? The Pan-African flag? the rest of the diaspora, to be honest, is not really invested in Pan-Africanism. So it's like, that would be, I think, a foolish enterprise for her to stand there with a Pan-African flag. I mean, so those, I think, would be the only two options, again, because she is black and she is from the United States. And her parents are from the United States and her grandparents are from the United States, so on and so forth. So it's like, I think it's moments like this that, unfortunately, make left-leaning issues the target of derision, because I feel like this is clownish, to have this argument. Yeah, I mean, if she was Taylor Swift standing there with the American flag, since people like to compare those two women so much, if she was Taylor Swift, standing there with an American flag, there would be like zero think pieces with introspective commentary about it, because that's what people expect to see. But as a black woman, she does not have access to create that image, because everyone's decided that she does not equal Americana. So if you're canceling her for using the American flag, I think that says more about what you associate with it versus anyone else. And I mean, and that is so subjective, again, which, stuff like this is why the left can often seem unserious. And we know why the right is seems unserious, because they talk about space lasers and nonsense. So that's why they're seen as unserious. But yeah, on the left, it's just like, it's like, oh, well, the only way she should be standing next to the American flag is if it's burning. It's just like, okay, why? But then, okay, if she was standing next to a burning American flag, your parents and grandparents would say, oh, look at one of those people propagating violence. Like, make it make sense. Like, from the progressive white left, your critiques oftentimes negate the communities that you come from. Excuse me. So, Beyonce can't stand next to an American flag, but like, if we go to your Uncle Biff's for the 4th of July cookout, like, we'll see how he gets down, right? It's very weird. Other things that I was thinking about. Thinking about my writing. And I have a short story that I'm trying to get finished before the end of the month. And I wanted to do a little bit of research before getting back into it. And it's just like I'm delaying. And so I'm like, okay, I'll get started writing again. And I was thinking about, process stuff. Like, why is it that I need that research to happen before I just start writing again? I mean, I think it's because, like, for this particular thing, I can't, I need to picture like how a building is laid out, and I need to be able to see it in my head, which I can't right now. And the research would help with that, but then, like I said, then it's delaying the writing. So I think what I'm going to do today is there is a George Saunders story that someone recommended to me that I wanted to finish rereading, and then see if I can pump out some pages. So that is where I am with things. Quiet episode. And I just wanted to also send I don't know what you say. Thoughts are not enough. Love is not enough. But I'm feeling quite badly for the folks of Haiti right now. For the people that are scared, that are trapped, that are alone. It's awful. And if we are extending assistance and refuge to migrant people, I really would like for our government to help people from Haiti as well. I feel like when it comes to immigration issues or issues of asylum, that they tend to get the very shortest end of the stick. And again, if folks are coming over, then they should be allowed to come as well. It's terrible. And I wanted to talk about it more specifically, but I was just like, I'm in an upbeat sort of mood. I want to bring that into the picture, even though it is important. I'm really tired today. But glad I was able to make it on. More of a subdued episode today. But that has been a shorter episode of the Composite, season 3. I believe this is episode 4, and we'll be back tomorrow with season 3, episode 5. Right? So more upbeat, a little bit more news, a little bit more pop culture. All right. Take care.